A Chico man is suing Save Mart, alleging they withheld thousands of dollars in pay from him and other employees. Northstate News' Mana Sadiq is in Chico tonight to break down the lawsuit. Mana.
Good evening, Mike. Attorneys are actually calling this a case of wage theft in which Save Mart strategically misclassified their employees in order to avoid paying them overtime. I spoke to the man at the center of that lawsuit, and here's what he had to say.
Not getting to see your family, not getting to see your kids grow up because you were stuck at work because something happened and you couldn't leave, that takes an emotional toll on you.
Joseph Christensen is the Chico man at the heart of a lawsuit against the Save Mart Companies.
I worked Antioch, Concord, Pittsburgh, San Jose, San Pablo, Orville.
Starting at the company in 2000 and working his way up from a bagger to store director and eventually a district supervisor in the Northstate. His love for the job, he says, came to a halt in 2017 when the company implemented a new management structure.
We were just told this is what you get, it doesn't matter. And that's kind of where the breakdown was. It became more of a dictatorship than a give and take process.
According to the lawsuit filed in Stanislaus County, the company would improperly designate hourly employees as exempt salaried workers, allowing them to have employees work more for less pay.
I would say on average, I worked 60 to 80 and we were paid for 40.
Christensen says he was forced to take on other tasks like stocking shelves, cleaning bathrooms, and bagging groceries.
When it comes to Save Mart, the form of wage theft they have used here that impacted Joey, impacted others like him, is something called employee misclassification.
Attorney Wes Griffith says Christensen and other managers like him never met the criteria for the exemption.
They need to have broad discretion, and they need to spend more than half of their day actually engaged in managerial and executive functions. And Save Mart knew that wasn't true. And despite this, Save Mart still tried to force them into this exemption.
The lawsuit also accusing the company of denying meal and rest breaks, as well as record-keeping violations.
Save Mart was pocketing that money, keeping that money for itself, and not giving that money to Joey and other managers and assistant managers who could use it to support their families.
For Christensen, who had to take a leave of absence, eventually quitting the company in March, he says he just wants some change.
There's a lot of people still that I'm very good, close friends with, that I would like to see get what they deserve and have it changed so they can.
And we did reach out to Save Mart for comment and are still waiting to hear back tonight. One other thing worth noting is Save Mart was actually sued for the same thing back in 2020, and there was a subsequent settlement. Live in Chico, Mana Sadiq, the North States News.